Buddy, welcome in. Happy Monday morning. Take a sip of my coffee. And we have over 50 orders going out today. Tons and tons and tons of orders. They have three Mercari, I think 9 Poshmark, and 39 eBay orders. Let's go. First, get to work. What's up, Felix? Appreciate you hopping in. Early morning. I am trying this on on Instagram, by the way. Instagram, if you're watching this, I don't know how good this will look. This is my first time trying it, so bear with me if it looks bad. We'll try to figure that out. How many listings do you currently have listed? Currently on eBay, hang on one second. Active listings, I have 2,042, and just a week ago it was over 2,100. So that's how many items have been selling for me. What's up, Joanna? Welcome in. Blended's in the house. Appreciate everybody hopping in. We're live on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Instagram's not working. Okay, maybe we're not live on Instagram. I tried it, but it doesn't look like we're actually live. But that's okay. We tried. We tried our best. Good morning. Appreciate everybody hopping in. We have 50 orders a pack. So if you're new here, hit the follow button. What I do on this channel is I buy stuff cheap. I resell online for a profit. That's what I do for a full-time job. So this morning, you're going to see like a really good sales weekend for me. We've actually already packed up our whatnot sales. And then we have on top of that, we have all of our eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari sales. So I'm going to go over everything that sold. I'll show you guys the items, talk a little bit about them, where I got them from. In some case, I'll be able to tell you exact profit I made. In other cases, I'll give you a rough estimate. eBay, I can't give you exact because I haven't put my numbers in yet. So 50, yes, it's been a really great weekend. How many listings do you do a day? We try to do 20 per day. This week, we're taking off from our nightly live streams. By the way, if you're not following Surf's Up, go give him a follow. He's going to be doing the 9:30 time slot here on TikTok. But this week, we're going to catch up on listings. So this week's going to be a pretty crazy week. We're going to try to get a whole bunch listed. So crazy amount of sales. Yeah, I worked hard last night to get all this set up because we had a ton. But appreciate you guys hopping in. Tap the screen, send the likes. Again, I'll go over everything that's sold. If you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, again, hit that like. On Facebook or YouTube, I think you have to X out and then hit the like button and come back in. Leave a comment in the chat. Let me know how your sales were this weekend. How did you guys do? And we'll go ahead and get started. First up, we have some Mercari sales. So this first item is a pair of men's Joe's jeans. These are a size 36 Joe's jean. Pick this up for $5.34. It sold for $36 on Mercari. After fees, shipping, cost of goods, I make $18.51. This is going pretty close to me in Florida, so I was actually able to ship this regular priority mail. Can you give tips on shipping cost calculating? So if it's under a pound, it'll always go first class, usually. I mean, there shouldn't be a reason unless you're shipping media mail. If it's over a pound, you have to either check flat rate costs or regular rate costs. In this case, this person lives in Florida, so it's cheaper to ship with just an envelope. These jeans are over a pound, but they ship for $7.01 because they live close to me. Love you to take it with us, with you, actually show people how to make money. Let's go. Yeah, if you guys are on Facebook, you saw that Facebook post I made last night. Of course, you know, when one of my posts goes viral, I think that's one of my best Facebook posts, reels. It's got like over 100,000 views. I got a whole bunch of trolls on there, so I had to make that post. For one, for the trolls, and for two, for people who do this and they get trolled often. It's good to see like you know, somebody who does this regularly that supports the community. So it's another reason why I made that post. But yeah, you get trolls everywhere. So 9 eBay, 2 Shopify, pretty good. That's awesome. Let's go. I'll throw these on the ground for now, and then I'll put them up later. All right, next sale going out. This is a pair of men's North Face shorts. Let me see. I got to find where this is. Okay. Paid $6 for these. These sold for $31 over on Mercari. After fee, shipping, cost of goods, I make $15.62. Can't find anything in these Jack's Florida thrift stores. I don't know about that, April. April, you need to go to a thrift store called The Thrift Store in Jacksonville. That's actually a red, white, and blue. It's the same thing as red, white, and blue. And you're going to find some stuff in there. We're planning to visit Jacksonville here pretty soon. Go visit Trisha. And when we do, we're going to hit that thrift store. So how do you ship shoes in your own box or USPS? If they don't have a box around them, like inside of a box, then I ship it in a shoe box. which you get from USPS. You can order those for free. If it does have a shoe box, I have boxes that I order off eBay. I get them free with my quarterly coupon, and those are 15 by 8 by 6, I believe, or 15 by 10 by 6, and those are the boxes that I use for shipping that. Sold 34 items at $14.60. I have 124 listed. Get in there. Let's go. That's awesome. That's really good. Appreciate the follow, Wild. If you guys aren't following, hit that follow button. Next up, these are Athleta leggings. I did have to open them to make sure they were the right ones because these were not put into inventory yet because they sold so fast. Athleta size 8 leggings are like pants. They're not really leggings. They're more like pants. Paid $5.34 for these. These sold in less than a week for $30 on Mercari after fee, shipping, cost of goods. We make $14 or $15.41. How's the bins on Saturday? We didn't go to the bins on Saturday. We're going to go this week because I had the Whatnot show set up for Saturday. I had to still set up for plenty of time to go to the bins. So we're going to go this week. Appreciate the follow, AKA and David. Thank you so much. All right, this one is put in this envelope. By the way, if you guys need these envelopes, they are linked in my bio. You can purchase them through the Amazon storefront link. That is an affiliate link, so I do get a kickback if you order. It doesn't cost you anything extra. It's just a way for Amazon to say, thank you for referring a customer here. Make sure you check the colors, though. When you order, all the colors have different prices, and just go for the cheapest one. Like recently, the purple was cheapest. I'm not a fan of purple, but I am a fan of the cheapest thing. So that's why I ordered those. I'm weak into selling on eBay and have 0 views still. Just keep listing. Just like Dory said, just keep swimming. You just have to keep listing. You can't. First off, rookie mistake is to pay attention to your views. As long as you give good photos, good titles, and good descriptions, your item should sell as long as you're picking up the right stuff. Check those sell-through rates. Look at how many are listed versus how many are sold. If you're picking up something that has 2 items that sold that are similar and 100 listed, that item will probably never sell. So make sure you're checking those sell-through rates, but make sure you're just focusing on making a good listing instead of focusing on your views. It's like a very big rookie mistake is to, focus on views. All right, let's go over to our Poshmark sales. We'll do these a little bit out of order, so I'll have to find these as I go. This is a Masters Collection polo. This was actually delisted and relisted from Autoposher. Within a day, it sold. I paid $6 for this. It sold for $27. After fee, shipping, cost of goods, I make $13.58. Felix, I didn't see the comment you pinned, but I did not see that comment. All right, so with Poshmark sales, I normally throw them in these envelopes. I get these free from USPS.com. I use them with all my Poshmark sales. Use the free stuff. Don't pay for any envelopes if you don't have to. Save yourself some money. So I order these for free. I normally get like 200 to 300 delivered to my house at a time. Once I start running low, I'll just do another order for these, and they get delivered for free. No problem. Thanks for the question. All right. And I just always tape down the sides because this envelope has really bad sticky material on it. So I'm just going to tape down the corners just like that, so that way they stick. And then we're going to throw our label on here. I do have to find the labels because they are out of order. Let's see, where are you? Masters, there you are. I've already printed out my Poshmark labels. If you don't know how Poshmark works, Poshmark charges shipping to the customer unless you give free shipping, but I always charge shipping to the customer on Poshmark. And then as long as your item is under 5 pounds, you can use any USPS priority mail boxes, including flat rate boxes. Just keep listing. I've only had 8 sales. Got to keep listing. Is an eBay store more effective than just selling normal? No, eBay stores just give you a certain amount of listings. There's also a couple other perks, but the main perk is they give you a certain amount of listings. So if you have under 250, I know eBay gives you 250 for free. Just use those 250. Don't buy an eBay store if you don't have to. The thrift store in Jacksonville is the bomb store. Yes, the thrift store in Jacksonville is good. So if you're in Jacksonville, April, I got somebody over on TikTok saying the same thing. Go to the thrift store. It's literally called the thrift store. I've heard good things about it, and I've never been. All right, next up, I guess I'll go in order now. These are Page Federal shorts. These are brand new with tags. I paid $16.05 for these. I bought them in the Nordstrom 5-10-15 event. They sold for $50 after fee, shipping, cost of goods. I make $23.95. How many listings should I do per day to keep showing eBay? I was doing 2 to 3 a day, and I was doing 2 to 3 a day, and now crickets. Just keep doing as many as you possibly can. There's no like set number. Just do as many as you possibly can, Monica. The more you can do, the better, obviously. But if you work a full-time job and you can't do more than 2 or 3 a day, just keep doing 2 or 3 a day. Just make sure the items you're listing are quality listings. If you list 2 to 3 really good items that have good sell-through rates, they're going to sell. Are you listing 2 or 3 items that don't have good sell-through rates? Then that's probably why you're seeing crickets. All right, again, this is just going to go in one of these envelopes. Headed to Destin, end of June. Anyone know some good places to hit? Anybody know any good places in Destin? Are you going to road trip to thrift this summer? We might. We do have kiddos, obviously, so it's a little harder to road trip with them. But we might. We might. User, appreciate the follow. Only 2 months into reselling, but it seems like sales just dropped off. Can't get past 2 to 3 sales every other day. Any advice on getting decent items? Again, just keep listing. Focus on your listing titles, focus on your description, focus on your photos. If you go through my eBay store and check my sales from this weekend, you're going to see my photos look a lot better than most people's photos on eBay. And that leads to good sales. So make sure you're checking your photos, revise some old listings, maybe offer free shipping on listings you didn't offer free shipping on, and just work the price into the item and see if you can make sales that way. Just try to tweak as much as you can. What shipping label do you recommend? Well, for Poshmark, you get priority mail labels. That's my Poshmark label. So with Poshmark, I don't recommend any. I recommend just using the free labels Poshmark gives you. For eBay, you guys are going to see that in a little bit. We have like 30 something or almost 40 eBay sales. We got 39 eBay sales going out. I'll explain what labels I use for each item when I do that. I'm going to order USPS envelopes today. Which ones are you using? Those are Tyvek envelopes. Those are the ones I use for Poshmark. These are padded flat rate envelopes. I put like jeans and stuff that are going to like California. I'll put them in here because these are $8.30 to ship. Boxes are also good too. This is the shoe box that I was just talking about. This is what I use to pack up just shoes. Like if I get a used pair of shoes at a thrift store, I'll throw them in this box right here. So I would just order a bunch of everything. You can always bring it back to the post office if you don't use it. So it's not like you're going to be stuck with a bunch of boxes. So what shipping label printer? I use a Dymo 4XL. I do not suggest to get the 5XL. Do not get it because you can't use off-market labels on the Dymo. The new Dymo, they make you use Dymo labels, which are way more expensive. So I do have another printer linked in my bio. It's called the IDPRT. It's very cheap, and you can use not only basic generic labels on it, but you can also use the UPS labels with it too. So you can get a UPS account and you get a bunch of free labels. So that's the one I suggest now for newbies. I don't have that printer, but I know some people in the community like Chris at Peak that do have it, and he uses it and he loves it. So don't get the Dymo unless you can get a 4XL. If you can somehow find a 4XL, they don't make them anymore, but if you can find one like cheap, like on Facebook or something, get that. And then I have labels linked in my bio for that. See, there you go. Central says IDPRT printers are great. Next up, we have a Tory Richard shirt. This is a Tory Richard shirt. I paid $6.42 for this. Sold for $31. After fee, shipping, cost of goods, I make $16.36. This again is going to go into one of these Tyvek envelopes. I just started on Posh. Do you share the parties? So I actually don't share at all anymore, Monica. I haven't shared in a while. That's because I've been using Autoposher. So Autoposher not only shares for me, it also sends out offers for me. A lot of these sales were made from offers sent to buyers. That one in particular, the reason I know it is because it has a shipping discount. So that's another thing I have Autoposher do. Send out an offer with a shipping discount. So actually 1, 2, 3, 4 of my 9 Poshmark sales from this weekend were created solely from sending out offers to buyers via Autoposher. I do have a link in my bio. On any site that you're watching on right now, I have a link in my bio, a link in the description. Use that link, sign up through Autoposher. You get $5 off your monthly total. But I don't share anymore. I have Autoposher do it all for me. It's literally automated. And the eBay function, I guess she put out a video this morning. I didn't see it yet, or she put it out last night. The eBay function will be back up and running at some point this week. So for those of you who downloaded it strictly for the eBay function and it went away, unfortunately, it'll be back this week. Do you send offers on eBay? Yeah, I send offers multiple times a day on eBay. Whenever I got offers to send, I'll send them out on eBay. Next sale is a Free Fly shirt. Really good brand to be on the lookout for. Free Fly. Always look for those like little, you can see those little squiggly lines. That's a good telltale sign that's a Free Fly piece. This one, I paid $6.42 for it. Sold for $22, but it sold really quick. $11.18 is what I made. I know that's not a lot of profit, but this sold within like 2 weeks. So I always pick up free fly. It's always a really fast seller. Flies. I'm waiting on that. My impatient self-centered email. No, it's coming. Trust me, it's coming. I think she made a video. Go check the Auto Posture TikTok or Instagram, and it should be up and available. Can you check Instagram really quick and see if it's live now? Yeah. I don't know why it's not working because I set it up. No? Damn it. Oh, well. We tried. Where do we find the link to Whatnot? You know where that is, Scott. It's linked in my bio. By the way, we have 200 people on TikTok right now. If you guys could tap the screen, send the likes. Let's see how much we can run this live up. Last night we ran the live up to 100K. So let's see what we can run this one up to. For shipping, do you use home address or PO box? I use my home address. I'm thinking about getting a PO box soon because I've been having a lot of people DM me telling me they want to send me stuff. I don't really care to give out my home address. If you buy something on eBay from me, you'll know where I live. I don't care. I have a big dog, so don't try to come through my front door. You might get 8. But I'm thinking about opening a PO box here pretty soon, just to have so somebody can, if they want to send me stuff, they can send it to the PO box. Yeah. So that'll probably be open pretty soon. We'll probably just go do it. I have a PO box place like literally right next to my house, so it only makes sense for me to do that at this point. Next up, we have a Tommy Bahama shirt. Look at this sale, everybody. I wish Surf's Up. I know Surf's Up is live right now. He's out thrifting. Surf's Up, this one goes out to you, buddy. I know you're not here in the flesh, but you're here in memory of this sale. This Tommy Bahama shirt. In chat, what do you think this Tommy Bahama shirt sold for? This is a men's large, multicolor floral, just a normal silk Tommy Bahama shirt. In chat, what do you think this sold for? It's used. It's in used condition. Dennis, what's up? 23, 35, 37, 48, 45, 85. 85's high. There's no way I can get 85 for this. I wish. 25, 29, 89. Good guesses. This actually sold for $50 on Poshmark. Tommy Bahama, just a basic. It has a really good print to it. It's really highly wearable, and that's why I listed it that high. And it sold full asking price, $50 for a used Tommy Bahama shirt. For those of you who hate Tommy Bahama and say it doesn't sell, it's a $50 sale right there. I wouldn't pass up Tommy Bahama. How much did it cost? I paid $10.15 for it. So after fees, shipping, cost of goods, I make $29.85 on this sale. $29.85 on a used Tommy Bahama shirt. I got it from a bulk buy, by the way, too. So I didn't even have to thrift this. I literally got like 200 of these dropped at my front door. If you haven't seen that video, it's up on my YouTube channel. Go watch it. It's a bulk buy video. I have a couple of those available. But yeah, it's a really good one. That's why I listed it that high. It took a while to sell. It took like 8 months to sell at that price, but I always list those really high because they're good wearable patterns. Yes, it was 100% silk. It was a silk one. Just wore the same one to dinner last night. It will sell it. When I get back home, let's go. And you'll pay for the dinner too after you sell it. Let's go. That's awesome. All right. This one went into one of these Tyvek envelopes, by the way. Again, I use them for all my Poshmark sales. If you need those, get them free from USPS.com. You literally order them for free. They get delivered for free. Order free supplies. Don't use supplies. I used to use just regular envelopes I used to pay for Poshmark. I can't tell you how much money I threw down the drain when I should have just been using that. How did your recent bulk buy go? It went really good. I might actually make a video, Jess, about that for YouTube because I'm actually going back to his house on Tuesday and again probably on Friday to get more stuff from his house. This guy has so much stuff. So I'm thinking about making a video for YouTube, but I do have 2 videos that I need to edit, Jess, for YouTube that we already have made. I just haven't edited them yet. So that'll be coming out this week. Hopefully by like end of the week, I'll have at least one of those. It's actually the thrift trip we took to Miami. I have each item that we bought. We went over it. Me and Kayla did, and I have that video. I just haven't edited it. I haven't had time. Free is the best, but free is the best. Free is the best, 100%. All right, next item. I'm actually going to have Kayla wrap this up for me really quick after I'm done showing it off. So we'll go over it, and then I'll package it up. This is a men's Lily Pulitzer belt. I got this also in a bulk buy. I paid $5.11 for this. I bought a bunch of belts from my golf guy that I get a bunch of bulk buys from. And this one sold for $25. I paid $5.11. I hate when I get calls. We gotta wait a second. We gotta wait for TikTok to load back up. All right, TikTok, you're back. Sorry, I just got a phone call. I paid $5.11 for it. Sold for $25 after fee, shipping, cost of goods. I make $14.89. Sorry about that. I get the free USPS stuff, but I'm referring to the clear packaging. Oh, the clear packaging I get linked in my bio. I get it from Amazon. All those items that I pay for, like these clear bags. Can you throw me one really quick? I'll go ahead and wrap it up. This clear bag right here, I get these from Amazon. I normally buy them in bulk, like 1,000 at a time, because you get a little bit of a discount. And I use these to package up all my shirts. And then also I'm going to throw this belt in there to keep it safe from any damage while it's being shipped. But yeah, all the packaging supplies I use on a regular basis are linked. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, it is linked in the description of this video. It's also in my bio too on Facebook. All right, so that's all I do with this. I just throw it in this packaging. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab one of these boxes, which I also got free with my quarterly coupon. And I'm just going to make a box and I'm going to put it in there. You take from the rich and sell to the poor. Love it. Exactly. That's the way to do it. That's like the reverse of what they're complaining about, Scott. Have a great day. Time to enjoy the beautiful weather down here. Nice. I know you're in the area. That's awesome. It is really nice. Me and Kayla took a walk this morning. It was a beautiful morning out. Already done a walk. I woke up early today. I woke up on the good side of the bed. You know why? I'll tell you guys why. Shout out to Retro Toy Envy. I made a post on Facebook last night about the Karens that are attacking me for what I do. Shout out to those Karens. And Retro Toy Envy actually commented on my post. When I saw that, I was ready to attack the day. I was like, let's go. Retro Toy Envy came to my page. That's big. And he said he's learning stuff from me. Like how much stuff I've learned from him. He said he's learning stuff from me. That's a good morning. That's a way to start out your Monday morning. Retro Toy Envy. If you don't know Retro Toy Envy, you should go look him up. If you're here on TikTok, you don't know Retro? Come on. Everybody knows Retro. He's here on TikTok. Just type his name in. He has like a billion bajillion followers. He gets a billion bajillion views every video. Like the guy's a goat. All right, here we go. That one is packed up. Yes, I know it's a Poshmark sale, and yes, I'm putting in an eBay envelope. I don't care. Poshmark buyers don't care either. And then I'm just going to throw my label on the outside. Never heard of him. What? Wow. That's okay. Now you know him. See, I taught you something else. I got him a new follower. Let's go. All right, there we go. That one's packed up. As you can hear, no movement. It means it's not going to break, even though it's a belt. It shouldn't break anyway. You have an eBay store. Since you pay for that, do you still get a % after sale? If you're talking about fees, yes, you still get fees even with the store subscription. It's not like you don't get any fees because you have a store. Next up, we have a Vineyard Vines shirt. I pick these up all the time because they sell really well for us. Not crazy profit, but they do sell well. Paid $8.03 for this. This one sold for $31. Does have a shipping discount because I sent out an offer via Autoposher. So Autoposher did that for me. And then it ended up getting a sale for me. So after fees, shipping, cost of goods, I make $14.75 on this sale. Man, you guys don't know Retro? Man. You've probably seen his videos. You just don't remember him. Can you grab two more of the Poshmark envelopes when you get this? I just need two more. Two moss. Appreciate everybody hanging out this morning. If you're not following, hit that follow button, top left-hand corner. I do these lives every single morning. I pack up my orders. I take you guys along with me. Show you all what's sold. Yeah, just sit back. Show you guys what's sold. So feel free to hit that follow button, top left-hand corner. It's free. It's absolutely free. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. You ever heard of men's shirts brands called Koo Fandy? I have. I've sold one before, but it was in brand new condition. When I looked up comps for the used ones, they don't sell very well. So I wouldn't pick it up. They're almost like Columbia, Kalen, from what I can remember. They don't really have good resale value, so I don't pick those up. Appreciate the follow, KJ. Have to look them up? Okay, definitely look them up. Lexington, all I see is unsold. I don't know if you asked a question. Maybe the first part got taken off, but I don't see what you're saying. Next up, we have a pair of women's Beta brand. This is a Kayla pickup. She paid $5.34 for this, sold for $31. Again, it has a $2.02 discount on shipping because this was an offer sent via Autoposher. The person accepted right away. $17.44 is what I make after fee, shipping, cost of goods. Really good sale on that one. Found a Roback polo this weekend. Couldn't believe it. Roback is a good brand. You're going to make good money on that. Hopefully it was one of the ones with like the crazy patterns, because those are even better. Sometimes used condition, those can go for almost $100. Sometimes they can go for over $100 depending on the pattern, because some of those patterns are rare. So make sure you look it up. Even blank ones. I mean, blank ones are like 60. That's this really good brand to be on the lookout for. RHOBACK. Roback. All right, there we go. That's packaged up. Put a label on it and get it shipped out. Yeah, it was the state of New York. Nice. Nice. You got a good one on your hands. Good size, hopefully. You make some good money on that. Last Poshmark sale, and then we have all the eBay sales still to pack up. This is a pair of Scotch and Soda shorts. Not a great sale on these. I'm glad to see these gone. I paid $32.09. Sold for $42. After fee, shipping, cost of goods, I only make $1.51. Bad sale. At least I'm getting them out the door, making a little bit of money, but I won't pick these up anymore. This was a retail purchase, and these have been sitting for a very, very long time. 45. What does 45 mean? Oh, you might be saying what the Tommy, you might be coming in late. Tommy Bahama polo. Oh, the shirt. Profit is profit. Yep. Yeah, Scotch and Soda it used to sell so well. Midwest, you probably remember when it used to sell well, and it just doesn't sell anymore. People just don't like the Scotch and Sodas. They don't like it. I normally pass on it. I have a vintage. Is that something that you pick up? I don't know that brand. So I'd have to look up comps. That's a funny name for a brand, though, Mystery Meat. I like the name. What up, Hen? Appreciate you stopping on in. Good morning. Hopefully everybody's having a great morning. All right. That's it. Now we're on to eBay sales. Let me see what we got in order for eBay. I'm going to have to go out of order on these, so it's going to take me a bit to get each item packed up because I just have so many and I don't have them in order in these buckets. I have two huge buckets. TikTok, you'll see. Those two huge buckets are all eBay sales that I have to pack up. I know you guys probably can see this. Hold on. Can you see the buckets? You can see the buckets. There's actually two right down there that I have to pack up. So we're going to do them kind of out of order. So bear with me. As we get closer to the end, it'll be a lot easier to grab. We'll grab this one. This one actually sold this morning. This is a pair of Lafayette 148 jeans. We picked this up thrifting just about a week ago. $10.70. You didn't even get a chance to put these away in inventory. These sold for $50. Let's go. What do you use a list on both platforms? I use a platform called List Perfectly, Steven. By the way, that's an excellent name to spell. Excellent way to spell your name because that's how I spell my middle name too. Linked in the description of this video. It's also in my bio over on Facebook. I have a link to List Perfectly. If you use my link, you get 30% off your first month. That's what I use to cross list all my information. Do you put your item number in the listing? No, I put it on I do it in the listing, but it's in the custom SKU label. So no buyer can see my custom SKU. It's literally only being able to seen by me. So I put my SKU, put like this one would have been like a SKU number on the front. And then I also put in the price I paid. So that way I can put it into my spreadsheet. So the point, Emily can't believe he sold a candle for 40. Yes, guy's a goat. He's a goat. Rare. Appreciate the follow. Thank you for the follow. All right, this is just going to go padded flat rate. Throw it right in here just like that. Ship it out. Ships out for $8.30. The reason I do that is because that's over £1. So it's the easiest way to ship it is going to be padded flat rate. You can also use a regular flat rate envelope, but I choose to use these. It gives it a little bit extra protection, and I just like the way it looks better. I guess it doesn't make sense, but that's the way I like to do it. Are those plastic bags necessary? So they actually are for me. Maybe not for you, but they are for me. Good question, by the way. So I use the plastic bags because I store everything in my garage. If you were on my live last night, which obviously you weren't, I was out in my garage pulling orders. I live in Florida. It's humid in my garage all year round. Even like in the middle of the winter, it'll still be humid out there. So to store my items in bins and keep them protected, I use those plastic bags. I also write my inventory number. Let me see. I write my inventory number on the outside of the bags, and then I put those into the bins. So this way I can find my items super fast when I'm pulling orders. If you were on last night, you saw it takes me like 20 seconds to grab each item out of the bins simply because I use an inventory system. So for me, it is required. It is good to use plastic bags. It also gives your item a professional look. If you buy anything online from, like, let's say anywhere from, if you buy clothing from Walmart or Target, all those are going to come in plastic bags and they're going to look like this. So to keep it like looking professional and looking like it's coming from a retailer, because a lot of people don't know when you buy on eBay, you're buying from just a normal person. So to make it look professional, I like using the plastic bags. If you're interested in these, by the way, they are linked in my bio. I'm trying to find the sale. There it is. Plastic bags are necessary. Learn that the hard way with dye transfer. Yes, if you store your items in bins and you're not putting them in bags, a lot of time the dye from one piece of clothing from rubbing onto another will actually transfer onto the other piece, which will ruin your item. So you'll have it listed and you go to pull it, and then you look at the item and you're like, why is there a red stain on this white shirt? It's because there was a red shirt sitting on top of it. So where do you get your label printer? Mine's a Dymo 4XL. I bought it years ago, Tracy. I do have a new printer linked in my bio. It's called the IDPRT. That one is the one I suggest. The new Dymo 5XL is way too expensive, and they don't let you use aftermarket labels, so I don't suggest using that. Next sale is a Tommy Bahama shirt. This is brand new with tags. I paid $25.67 for this. This one sold for $42. I have pets. Plastic bags is a must, 100%. Wish Surf's Up would learn about ink transfer. Surf's Up's doing okay. He's doing all right. I'll let that guy slide for a little bit longer. We'll get him on the K-Way method here pretty soon. I think after he watches a couple more of my packing lives at night, he might change his mind because he saw how quickly I grabbed my items yesterday. Yeah, they definitely keep you organized, 100%. Yeah, I just like them. Again, they're not necessary. If you don't use plastic bags, it's not like I'm going to be like, you need to go use plastic bag. No. Do what works best for you. For me, plastic bags works best for me. And a lot of people in the community, they also use plastic bags. So it just do what works best for you. Whoa, that is way off on the price. Should be 7 pounds, 0 ounces. eBay put 44 pounds in there for me. I don't know why they did that. What's up, Retired and Reselling? Juan's in the chat. If you guys aren't following Juan, go give him a follow. It's going to ship for $4.24. I feel like the bags take up too much. I feel like the bags take up so much less space. Yeah, if you put them in there and you squish your item down, it like suffocates the air out of it, and you can fit a lot more in the bins. It's another great reason to use them. Mary, with the breakfast. TikTok kept suggesting me to do that in the morning, so I was like, all right, let's do the breakfast gift. That looks really good, by the way. I haven't eaten breakfast yet. Now I'm hungry. Thanks, Mary. Appreciate you, Mary.
Well, you know what sounds good?
What sounds good?
Roadies.
Roadies does sound good, but I kind of want wings today.
But Roadies.
Roadies does sound good. If you live in the Clearwater area, there's a place called Roadies. Go to that place. It's really, really good. Where's the other breakfast one? Okay, there's the other breakfast one. Hold on, chat. Why is it not letting me? Okay, there we go. That's the other breakfast one. Stick breakfast theme. Good morning, Mayor Bear. Where is it? Roadies? It's off of Enterprise. Is that the road? Yeah, Enterprise and McMullen Booth. If you go right there on the corner, there's a CVS or Walgreens. I think it's a CVS. It's right across the street from Publix. It's in like that little plaza in the back. It is like holy cow. That was fast. It's in the plaza in the back. Shout out to you guys for gifts. Appreciate you. Okay, let's do an easy gift from now on. We'll just do donuts. Donuts is fine. That was insane. I know exactly where it is. Yeah, that place is amazing. They have the best skillets there. Okay, let's get back to work. You're making me hungry. See, all this stuff is just making me hungry. All right, let's back up this order. This one I didn't even get to put away in inventory either. It sold super fast. So this is a Sitka shirt. I actually made a video on this. On any platform, you can watch that video. It's up. It's in my shorts, on my reels, somewhere you can find it. Sitka shirt. This is made out of a wool blend. It's like a lightweight like shirt jacket kind of thing. I paid $10.70 for this. Fun story about this. Shout out to the vintage boys that shop at my stores. The vintage boys likes to go to the racks, okay? And they only like to look for vintage. Yet they leave stuff like this on the rack, which makes absolutely no sense to me. So shout out to the vintage boys just looking for vintage. You do you. I'm going to keep making really good money off of these kind of items. Paid $10.70 for this. It was on the rack. They literally were going through the rack and missed this. Sold for $76. And it took like 4 days to sell once I listed it. I bought it a while ago, but it just listed it, sold in like 4 days for $76. So shout out to those vintage boys. I love you guys. You guys leave all the money left on the racks and you only go for the vintage t-shirts. Shout out to the guy. I wish this was on Instagram because I got the troll that met with me at the store the other day. He literally stalked me and came to the store I was at and let me know he was mad that I commented on his post because he's a vintage boy and he told me to go to rag houses only. But yeah, shout out to that guy. He's missing stuff like this too because he's too busy looking for only vintage t-shirts and not looking for the stuff that actually makes good money. So there is vintage t-shirts that do well, but most of the time when you go to thrift stores, you're going to find a lot more of this mainstream stuff that is worth a lot more money than your $20 vintage t-shirts. So shout out to the vintage boys. The ones that are at the bins only looking for vintage t-shirts and literally throwing back items to my sister that are worth hundreds of dollars. Makes no sense. You're live on Facebook? I am live on Facebook. Too busy running his mouth instead of running his money. Exactly. Yes. Yeah. Fun story. I had a guy who commented on one of my posts. It was the post on Instagram where I bought $1,000 worth of stuff at a thrift store, and he told me, "Bro, you shouldn't be going to thrift stores. You should be going to rag houses, bro." I said, "Bro, you can't find any of the stuff that I'm finding at rag houses, bro. And even if it's there, you're only going to find a couple pieces. I'd rather go to a thrift store, bro." And then we went and back and forth, and Trisha was hanging out with him, commenting back and forth. And this was like 2 months ago. And then I was walking out of the thrift store the other day, and I noticed this guy like looking at me as he's coming back towards me. And he's like, "Hey, man, you remember me?" And I was like, "No, who are you?" I thinking he was a follower or something, like gonna like say, "Hey, what's up?" He's like, "I'm the guy you were talking shit to on, I was the guy you were talking shit to on Instagram." I was like, "Oh, you're the rag house guy. Got you. Well, here we go. I got a perfect example of why this doesn't work for you or why it won't work for me, because I'm going to a thrift store and look at all these bags I have. Rag houses would never have this much stuff." "Whatever, man." They walked away. And then as he's walking into the thrift store, I'm thinking to myself, you're literally proving my point by walking into the thrift store right now to go buy inventory. Obviously, rag houses aren't where you should get all your inventory. What is a rag house? It's basically like a warehouse space that's full of like shirts and t-shirts. They just like get it dumped. They buy it by bulk. They get it dumped in there, and then you like filter through all the shirts. It's mostly for vintage t-shirts. It's not for stuff like I'm picking up. You're not going to find a Sitka wool blend, good condition pullover sweater there. You're going to find a vintage, Harley t-shirt or something after you dig for hours to try to find it. It's kind of like a bins location, but it's just for like, rags, like shirts that are like weathered, and that's the kind of stuff you're picking up at rag houses. You're not going to find a Robert Graham shirt at a rag house. So why was he at the thrift then? I know. Doesn't make sense. Bro, rag house, bro. Go to the rag house, bro. That's where all the good stuff is, bro. Like this Incotex pants. You're not going to find these at a rag house. Let's go in. Let's find. There it is right there. Paid $4.28 for this at a thrift store, and these sold for $28. These, again, I wasn't even able to put these away into inventory because that's how fast they sold. Sold for $28, $4.28 after fee, shipping, cost of goods. I should make about $15. Let me see how much these weigh really quick. What do you do when you find a good brand that sells with no size tag? Good question. So what I'll do in that case is I will put the measurements in my listing like I normally do. I won't put a size in the title, but in the description, I'll put something like fits like a size large, but it doesn't have the size tag. So please see measurements before you purchase and use them against something you own. That's normally what I'll say in the listing. So you can still sell that. Lululemon is a perfect example of stuff that doesn't have size tags in it, but sells all the time. Just make sure that you put accurate measurements in your description. Appreciate the 16K likes though on TikTok. Make sure you're tapping that screen, send those likes. All you got to do is tap that screen, fill up that bar one time for me. You probably can't get in the rag houses because they're picky on what you can pick through them. Yeah, sometimes they don't let you pick through everything. You actually got to buy bales before you even start. I know how rag houses work. I've seen videos on them. They seem interesting, but they definitely aren't going to work for me. These are going to ship for $6, and they're going to Doral, Florida. Doral. You got any more bootcut jeans? I have tons of bootcut jeans. If you go on my eBay store, that's linked in my bio, and you type in bootcut jeans into the search bar at the top, you'll probably find all the bootcut jeans that I have listed. For men, again, just go to, you can filter for the men's section and do the same thing and just look for bootcut jeans. I probably have some available, to be honest. I don't know off the top of my head, though. I have tons of stuff listed. All right, everybody. This might be the sale of the weekend. You guys know what this is, right? We talked about this on live the other day. This is a men's Laurel Piana sweater. I paid $75 plus tax for this at a thrift store. $75 plus tax. People would say all the time, that's way too high. Thrift stores, this should be $5 at a thrift store. No, this is a really good brand. So yes, they should price this up. It was actually listed at $150 and then it was half off. So I came in half off. It was on the money rack. You guys know there's a money rack in my thrift store. They put all the good stuff there. And even on the money rack, you can find deals. So I paid $75 for this. I listed it for $300. I got a $175 offer while I was on live the other night. I asked you guys, should I counter? People said yes. People said no. I countered at $275. And I told you guys, if they come back at $200, I would accept their offer. They came back at $195. So they're $5 off. I still took their offer. So 75, 80, 25 after tax. Sold for $195, and it only took 1 day to sell. So yes, pay up for stuff. Don't be afraid to pay up for stuff. After fees, shipping, cost of goods, this should be about $80 to $90 in profit on this one sweater. Laurel Piana, really good brand to be on the lookout for. I'm actually going to pack this up. I'm going to pay a little bit extra for this. It should go first class because it's under a pound, but I'm going to put it into a padded flat rate to give it a little bit more protection because I don't want this to get damaged in shipment, and this will give it a little bit more protection. So I'll pay like a couple bucks more for my label, but it's worth it at the end of the day. What brand is it? Laurel Piana, Loro, and then Piana. You'll find it. It's a fabric. You'll find it in suits. You'll find it in like pants sometimes. It's like a cat. This one was 100% cashmere. Really good, nice looking sweater. And it was in excellent condition. So this one is going for $195. Really good sale. Do you have a list of your favorite brands? I don't, Kimberly. I get asked that all the time, but I do have my eBay store linked in my bio. You can see what I have listed and what I have sold for the last 90 days. Everything I've listed and sold, those are my favorite brands to pick up. The ones that I've sold are more of my favorite because obviously I sold them. So, what's up, Riri? Appreciate you stopping in over on YouTube. What's up?
XLC. What is C?
XL's, I think it's like an XL big for Untuck It. Just put it in the listing. I think it might be big.
It's XXXLC.
Look, I think it might be, I think for Untuck It, that might be big. For Untuck It, everybody in the chat, does XXLC mean it's a big size? I know XXLB is big usually, but what is XXLC? I think it means it's a big, right? What was the sweater brand? Laurel Piana. Loropiana. Laurel Piana. All right, let's pack up some of these hats. I got a bunch of these that went out today, or went out this weekend. 3 of them sold. These are all 511 tactical hats. I got them half off. I paid $4.28 a piece, and they have been selling consistently. I think I have one more left. So I think I had 8 of these to start out with, and now I'm down to my last one. And 3 of them sold this weekend. So the other one should probably sell within the next day or two, and then I'll be completely out of those. Long cut, maybe it's a long cut. Yeah.
Long cut.
Yeah, that's my.
I just looked it up, but nobody has it, but that makes sense.
Might be a long cut, yeah. XXL child. No, it's not. Definitely not child size. This would be a big boy. Big boy if it was a child.
Yeah, eBay's not so good, but long cut makes sense.
Yeah, maybe it might be long. That might be correct. Laurel Piana polo costs. Yes, Laurel Piana is very, very expensive. That's why you got to pick it up. Miscellaneous Picker, what's up? Appreciate you stopping on in over on YouTube. C stands for no. It can't be child. That is way too big for a child shirt. I think it's something. I don't know. Might be big or long. I don't know.
Let's see what Google says.
It's definitely not child because it is a big old shirt. It's 2XL. I was thinking cut is a size shorter, like a shorter fabric. Maybe. Might be length. Chubby? Yeah, it might be chubby. It does look like a big boy shirt, so it might be chubby. Do you use 511 tactical pants sell well? They do, but they don't sell for anything crazy. So when you pick them up, try to get them for like under $5. For me, they normally sell for around $25. Free shipping too. So if you're comfortable with those margins, then pick them up. All right, so this 511 tactical hat, what I do is I just throw hats into a box like this, and I'm gonna throw a little bit of, I normally would throw bubbles, but I don't have any bubbles around me, so I'm just gonna throw some packing paper in there, and it should be good to go. Let me grab my packing paper. Chubby. I like that. Chubby. That makes sense for that shirt. All right. We just throw it in there with a little bit of packing paper so it keeps its shape, and then we seal it up, ship it up. I'm just going to pack all these up really quick so that way I can do them one by one after I'm done. That rhymed. Where are you picking up these brown eBay boxes? I get them from with my quarterly coupon, Kimberly. If you want to buy them, I do have a link in my bio for the eBay store. If you have your quarterly coupon, you haven't used it yet, you can just use that link and go right to the eBay store. I wouldn't suggest buying them. They are pretty expensive. If you do want them, you can buy them. But eBay supplies are more expensive than regular boxes, so I would just go get regular boxes.
Classic.
Classic. That's what it is. It's a classic fit.
Direct sell classic.
That's what it is. A classic fit. So there, those of you in the chat, now we know.
Chubby's better though.
Chubby is better. I like Chubby more.
A classic fit.
But it's a classic fit. Stands for curvy. I like curvy too. But yeah, it stands for classic. Classic fit. That makes sense. Morning from Minnesota. What's up? Right? MN is Minnesota? Yeah. There's too many M states. All right. Throw that right there in the back. It's the last one right here. Three of these 511 tactical. By the way, with the hats, I do charge shipping on hats. So everybody that purchased one of these had shipping charged. Lots of rain. No rain here, though. It's a nice day out today. If you saw my Instagram post, we went for a walk earlier this morning. It was a beautiful day outside. All right, this first one sold full price, $19.99 plus shipping. So we'll go ahead and weigh this box up. All these should relatively weigh the same. It's going to weigh 7 ounces. And it's in a 10 by 8 or 8 by 6 by 4. Oh, I got the hiccups. When I talk a lot, I always get hiccups. All right, this is going to ship for $4.20. You put the hat in poly bags. I don't for these. I just throw them in the bag. I probably should have put in a poly bag, but you really don't need to waste. It's not going to move any in here, so you don't really need to waste a poly bag. These boxes are perfect for hats, so I never have any issues with these. How'd you get started in this? Good question. So if you want to watch an interview I did it with, I always forget their name. Nashville Flippers. I did a podcast with Nashville Flippers. I go over how I got into this, but I'll explain it really quick while I pack up these easy orders. Basically, I was working for the post office. I was looking for a way to make a side income because I'm always looking for a way to make a little bit of extra money. And this one sold for $15, by the way. And I thought it was going to be stock. So I started trying to learn as much as I could about stocks. And in 2018, if you guys look at the stock market in 2018, it was pretty stagnant. So I wasn't making any money. So I started looking for another way to make income. And I went on YouTube one day. I went down the YouTube rabbit hole. And I found a couple called Rally Roots who are buying stuff cheap from thrift stores and reselling it online. And at first, like most of you, I was pretty skeptical. I was like, how does this work? Like, people really go to thrift stores and buy used clothing? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. And I started watching all their videos, and it started making sense after I watched literally all of their videos. So then I started listing stuff in my house at first. My wife, who's next to me, thought I was absolutely crazy for listing baby clothes and listing my own clothing. And then stuff started selling. So then we went and took a trip to Goodwill, and I bought some stuff from Goodwill, and that's how it started from there. Did it all on the side for 3 years. And then not last year, but the year before, December 12th or 11th of that year, December 10th, one of those days, I quit my job at the post office and I started doing this full time. But again, it took me, 3 years to get to that point. So don't go out and rush and quit your job tomorrow. Make sure you set yourself up for success. But that's my story. What's up, Joel? Joel just hopped on in. 8 by 6 by 4. Last hat, this one sold full price, $19.99 plus shipping. Again, I only have one more of these left. So those have been selling really well. Appreciate the follow. Ellie? I'm going to say Ellie. I'm going to go with Ellie on that one. That's a long name. Do you only sell clothing? No, I sell other stuff than clothing. Just this weekend alone, I sold mostly clothing. I focus on clothing because that's the easiest to store, easiest to pack, easiest to ship. And for me, in my thrift stores, I have a ton of clothing opportunity in my thrift store. So I do purchase a lot of clothing, but I do sell other things. Like I sold some trains we're going to pack up here in a little bit. but mostly clothing is what I sell. Next up, not so great sale. This is a pair of women's cloth and stone pants. Pick these up for $9.96. These only sold for $18. So cloth and stone, we probably won't pick up anymore. We're trying new women's brands. This was a new one we were trying. We sold one for good money like a week ago, but this one didn't sell very well, so we're not picking these up anymore. Continue success for you and your family. What's up, Pitbull Pickers? Appreciate you. So you on eBay? Yes, I'm on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. We already packed up my Poshmark and Mercari orders, and now we're shipping out eBay. I had a total sales this weekend of, I think, 53 items from eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. And then I also had Whatnot sales as well. So my mailman is going to be picking up close to, right now he's going to be picking up 83 packages from us. So he's going to be, but he's a good guy. He doesn't care. He doesn't really mind. Do you have a list of how to ship for each platform, the different weights, packaging, etc.? It's confusing. I don't have one yet, Tracy, but I'm thinking about making a YouTube tutorial video on how to ship on eBay. Poshmark and Mercari are pretty straightforward, but eBay is where most people have confusion. So I'm thinking about making a tutorial video here pretty soon on eBay on how to ship. Do you clean the clothes from thrift stores before you sell? No, the only time I clean clothing if they have stains or bad smells. Reason being, Patriot, it's a good question. I get this question all the time. Most people who donate to thrift stores donate out of their clean closets. So most of the items that you see on thrift store racks are actually in clean, good condition. Very rarely do I find something that's like nasty and stained and doesn't look good. A lot of thrift stores will sort through that stuff and keep it in the back. They won't actually put it out on the sales floor. They'll probably just throw it away, to be honest. So most of the stuff I pick up is in good condition. People say like thrift stores have a certain smell to them. The Goodwills and the red, white, and blues in my area, they don't really have a nasty smell. It actually smells like a normal store in there. So none of them have like bad thrift store smells. Do you give your mailman a nice tip for Christmas? I actually tip him throughout the year because he saves me so much time. And if you're not tipping your mailman, at least with like water or like candies or sweets or anything, you should be, because I throw him a $20 bill normally like once every 2 months. It's basically because he saves me way more money than that $20. If I had to go drive to the thrift store or drive to the post office every day, that would take me roughly about 45 minutes. I would have to scan in my packages, which on Mondays would take me even longer. So he's saving me way more money than me going and wasting that money, scanning my packages in, waiting for all of them. It's just a pain in the ass. So giving him that $20, yes, it seems like a lot, but he's saving me way more money than that $20 at the end of the day. So tip your mailman. I used to be a mailman, and I really appreciated tips. And if you tip your mailman, trust me, he will scan in your packages. That's one house he will never forget because he knows that $20 bill is coming here pretty soon. It's like bribery. This is a Tommy Bahama shirt. I paid $8.56 for this, and it sold for $30. Everything in my thrift stores, everything in my thrift smells bad to me. I can't stand the thrift store smell. My thrifts don't really smell bad. I never have an issue with that. So if your thrift store smell bad, Fireball flippers, definitely wash them. But to be honest, mine don't really smell. This person, I had to change their name because they use too many characters. By the way, I don't understand why eBay allows people to use that many characters if they aren't supposed to. You ever find much Lulu, like Lululemon? Yeah, we find Lululemon all the time. Patriot, appreciate the follow. Ask the question you followed. I like it. I must have done a good job answering that question. I heard Goodwill sprays the clothes. Don't know. They might. I don't know either. I don't really shop at Goodwill too often, though. We shop at Red, White, and Blue. Isn't it illegal to give postal workers cash? They're not supposed to take it. It's not illegal to give them cash. They're really not supposed to take it. So what you can do to get around that, if you don't want to get the postal worker in trouble, they are allowed to take cards. So what you do is you give them a card and you seal the card and you tell them, don't open this until you get home. And if they open it when they get home and nobody knows what's inside of it, they didn't know what was inside of it, they're allowed to take it. And if there's a $20 bill in there when they get home, nobody knows that there was a $20 bill besides you and that mailman. So if you want to get around that little thing, just give them a card. Seal it. Tell them, don't open this until you get home. Easy peasy. Why do you like Red, White, and Blue more than Goodwill? Because Red, White, and Blue has better prices, better selection, better value. Isn't that like a commercial? Better brands. Isn't that a commercial? There's a commercial for that, what I just said.
Like a car commercial?
Yeah, it's like a car commercial. But yes, it's huge. It's huge. Yeah, they just have better stuff, so that's why I like them better. Is Athleta good resell? Yes, I actually sold a Athleta item. Do I have another one to ship out? I sold one on Poshmark. We already packaged it, or not Poshmark, on Mercari. But I don't have any more to pack up. I thought I had another one in here. I guess I don't. Next up, another good brand to be on the lookout for. I know a lot of you ladies know this brand. This is Lily Pulitzer, but this is a men's Lily Pulitzer. These actually sell for a little bit more than women's in most cases. I paid $8 for this. This is solid white Lily Pulitzer. It's just got a nice pattern to it. Solid white. Sold for $50. Really good sale. Are garage sales a viable hunting option? They are. I just don't go to garage sales because I find so much stuff at thrift stores. I don't need to go to garage sales. I just get so much stuff. I can't process the stuff I already have. So if I added garage sales onto that, it'd be even worse. But I live in Florida. We literally have garage sales year round. I could potentially make my business and make it thrive just off garage sales and not thrift stores. But I prefer thrift stores. So that's why I do that. I think in the future, when we start hiring some help, I will start doing garage sales again and doing some videos on it. But for right now, it doesn't make sense for me. I went to a few garage sales this weekend and found some steaks. You found some steaks? I think you meant steals. But if you found steak at garage sales, you must have been digging through their. They must have had a refrigerator out in their garage, and you were like, you thought everything in there was for sale too. So you like opened up the refrigerator and you were like, hey, are these steaks for sale? And the person's like, yeah, if you want to pay $20 for them, sure, they're for sale. And then you bought steaks. So you got yourself some food while you're at a garage sale. That's actually a really smart idea. Damn, autocorrect, I know. I'm just messing with you.
I want steak.
Yeah, steak sounds good right now. He's got steaks. He found some at a garage sale. That's pretty good. I've never heard of somebody actually grocery shop at a garage sale. How would you claim buying from yard sales on taxes? You can write receipts down. So if you go to a garage sale and you spend $20, just take a receipt. You can buy a receipt book from Walmart or buy it from Amazon. You can even write down the address you're at. Write down how much you paid, what inventory you bought. Just get yourself a receipt book if you're really worried about that. Or you can just log it into a spreadsheet. I use Jason Hayes spreadsheet. It's linked in my bio if you want to purchase an awesome spreadsheet. You can just put that into your expense column at the end of the day when you go garage selling. So easy as pie to do. Next up, I sold a bunch of AG jeans this weekend. This was one of them. I had to open it up to make sure it was the right one because I didn't put it away in inventory yet. Let me find it really quick. These are Adriano Goldschmied size 33 Tellus jeans. I paid $10.70 for these. These sold super fast. Sold for $31. Not a ton of profit, but it sold super fast. So I'll take that all day long. We're in Florida. I'm in Palm Harbor. I'm Clearwater area, so you're really close to me. I'm in a Clearwater area. Do you think money could be made on baby items only? I'm sure you can. There's people that sell a lot of baby items, but I don't look at the baby items. My margins are so much better with garage sales. Yes, garage sale margins can be crazy good. Especially if you're buying hard goods from garage sales, you can get crazy good margins. I highly agree with that statement. But I don't do garage sales. If you ever find AG, Alexa, Chug jeans, grab them. Sold a pair. Okay. Chung AG jeans. Chung. Remember Chung. If you find those, pick them up. That's what Midwest says. Sold one for $89. I've never actually heard of that style, so it must be a rare style. Never heard of that one. I enjoy watching you. Great tips. Appreciate you. Travis, appreciate the follow, by the way. All right, let's ship out another pair of AG jeans. These are, let me find the sale. We're like halfway through the sales right now. These are another pair of AG Tellus jeans. These sold for $26. I paid $6.96 for these. Again, a pair we just listed. I didn't even get a chance to put these away, and they sold that fast. Use QuickBooks. No, I use for my accounting, I use a spreadsheet. Again, it's Jason Hayes spreadsheet. It's linked in my bio. If you use my code, you get 10% off your purchase. So it's like a $40 spreadsheet. You'll get $4 off if you use my code. But it's an awesome spreadsheet. There's a bunch of people in the community that use it. I like it. It's good. What's up, Jennifer? Thrifty Duckies is over on Facebook. Appreciate you hanging out over on Facebook. Shipped for $8.30. How do you feel about BKE Buckle Stella? I don't pick up women's BKE. I pick up men's BKE. I'm sure they sell if you get them from like the bins, but I think like BKE women's jeans, they only go for like $20 free shipping. So if I'm paying like $6 for them, they don't make sense for me to pick them up at that price. I enjoy watching and learning a lot. Appreciate you, Lisa. Thank you for all the nice compliments. Appreciate everybody on Facebook that saw that post that I did last night and came to my not to my rescue, but came and like supported what I was saying in that post. If you guys want to watch, or you guys want to read a nice long post about, you know, trolls and the reselling community and people that don't agree with what we do, go to my Facebook page and go read that post. It's a really good one. I wrote that up last night right before I went to bed. Next up, we have a pair of women's rag and bone jeans. Picked these up for $13.38. These sold full price for $34.99. Struggling to find comps on Colombian Valles leather biker jacket. What would you recommend to talk to? I mean, I don't know anybody to talk to about it. I would just look up comps or look up similar items. If you can't find anything like it, list it high with best offer and let, you know, buyers decide what the price should be. If you list it for $500 and you keep getting $200 offers on it, it's probably because it's worth $200. Read that post. It was great. Appreciate it. You just read it? Let's go, Thrifty Duckies. Yeah, I worked hard on that one. I wrote that one myself. I didn't need any help from Kayla for that one. I didn't need any help with all the big words. I figured out all the big words. Autocorrect works wonders. Next up, bad sale right here. Horrible sale. Don't pick up Spider. This is the reason I don't pick up Spider anymore, is this simple fact right here. This Spider piece I picked up from TJ Maxx. I paid, let's see if I can find the sale really quick. I paid $19.26 for this. This only sold for $25. Brand new with tags. Sold for $25. Don't pick up Spider. It doesn't sell well. When people tell me at thrift stores, like, why are you passing on Spider? This is the exact reason why I pass on Spider. It doesn't sell. This of course is going to California, so I got to ship it priority padded flat rate envelope. How about Chat GPT? I should have had Chat GPT write that up for me. Maybe I did. Maybe I fooled you guys. I had Chat GPT write that whole thing up for me. Didn't even have to touch I just literally just automated everything. I know there's people that do that now. They literally have Chat GPT write all their stuff for them. What about FootJoy? Certain FootJoy pieces are good pickups still, like polos and stuff that have good patterns to them. But to be honest, I'm passing on most FootJoy now. Shorts and pants do okay still. The athletic fit stuff does good. But the polos, especially if they have golf club embroidery, they're starting not to move for me. So I'm really trying to be very selective with FootJoy. What's your average item sitting for in your inventory? Like, I don't know. Do you mean like how long it's sitting, or like the average cost of item that's sitting? I don't really know what you mean by that. What's up, Mom's Cards? Appreciate you hopping in. Any idea on how much you can make per year and not report? Winter. I'm not a tax advisor. I do not. But one thing I don't advise is making money and not reporting it to the IRS. If you make money, you should be reporting it to the IRS. That's what I'll say. The reason I do, and I've always done it, is because I knew I was going to get to a full-time stance at one point. And if I wasn't claiming it on my taxes and I was trying to hide as much as I could, when I get to the point where I want to maybe put a down payment on a house and get another house, I need to show the bank that I'm making consistent money year after year. So if I just out of the blue start making $50,000 reselling, they're going to be like, where did this money come from? Did you just start doing this? And you'll be like, oh no, I've been doing this for 3 years. And they'll be like, where is it on your taxes? Oh, I didn't claim it on my taxes. Then you can only have 1 year of income on that report to get a house. So if I ever want to get a loan, I need to make sure I'm showing the bank that I'm making consistent money. So year after year, I've always claimed it. The first year I made $7,000 I sold $7,000 worth of stuff. I only made a couple hundred. I still claim that couple hundred on my taxes. You can hide it as long as you want, but there's going to be a time that bites you in the butt. So you pay your kids. I don't pay my kids yet, but I know I should be doing it. I'm actually going to talk to Carol Ann about that to figure that out. Average time sitting on an item. I don't know. I'd have to look. I don't keep track of those numbers. My average sell-through rate last year was every 90 days. I had about a 50% sell-through rate. I think it was 50% sell-through rate every 90 days. I think this year is probably about the same. Actually, it's probably a little bit better because we're using Whatnot now. So I don't know, probably around there. 50 days, I have about, every 90 days, I have about a 50% sell-through rate. Something like that. I don't know. Somewhere close to that. I make good money doing this. That's all that matters. This is a pair of Lucky Brand jeans. We pay $5.34 for these. These sold for $29.99. I'm kind of passing on these unless they're super cheap from now on. What do you do with things that don't sell? I mark them down until they do sell. I don't like redonate stuff. I've only done that once, and that was from the plates I bought. They were a bunch of vintage plates. I made all my money back on that deal. And then it got to the point where they just weren't selling and they were taking up too much space. So I got rid of them. I just gave them to somebody locally for free, like 1,000 plates for free. What do you mean by pay kids? I'm not a tax advisor, so this is not tax advice, but there's a certain amount of money you can pay your kids every year. I don't know how you have to word this to the IRS, but you can pay them, I believe, $12,000 a year, and it's a complete write-off. So again, I'm not a tax advisor. Talk to your tax advisor, and they'll be able to tell you about that. So Carolina's great. Spoke with her the other day. Just a kind, smart lady. She is. Hopefully we get her to 1,000 and we can get her on live. We're still waiting for that opportunity to get her on live. Next up, Lacoste. We got a Lacoste shirt. We still got a ton to ship, people. Ton to ship. This Lacoste shirt, we paid $5.35 for this, and it sold for 27 doll hairs. What's your sales estimate a day? Like how many do I sell per day? Again, that number is skewed because we're doing whatnot, but if it's just eBay, Poshmark, or Mercari, I believe my average sales for the last couple months have been 12 to 13 items per day, which is really good. And I believe with Auto Posture, that number is going to significantly increase. Hopefully to like 20 sales per day. That would be amazing. That's when you start going next level. It's when you start doing like 20 sales per day. When you list as much as you sell, that's really good. So if I'm doing 20 listings per day and I'm selling 20 items per day, that's a really good spot to be in, especially since I don't list on the weekends. Becky, appreciate the follow. I only had 8 to ship today, but that's pretty good for me. Yes, fireball flippers. I always tell people this. I said it last night because a couple people said the same thing when I was like hitting that 50 number for the weekend. I always tell people, don't compare yourself to others. You're in a completely different situation than I'm in. I'm a full-time reseller. Some of you are part-time. I don't know if you are, but you can't compare yourself to me. I have different work ethic than most people. I'm constantly working. I'm constantly getting stuff done. As long as you're paying your bills, you're making a good amount of money, that's what you should focus on. Not so much, I need to do more than K-Way. I need to do more than XYZ. Like you just need to focus on doing numbers that work for you instead of focus on other people. Not saying that you're doing that, but that's just a word from the wise for those of you in chat. Kind of go down a dark road if you start focusing on other people's numbers and you not focus on your own. Next up, another pair of AG jeans. These sold for $34. I paid $8.03 for these. I sold 4 pairs of AG this weekend. AG's selling like hotcakes. It's going to North Carolina, so this is actually going to go into a regular envelope. And I'm going to use my purple envelope because this one's a little bit bigger for these jeans, but these are going to North Carolina, so they'll be a little bit closer. Top brands that fly out the store. Link in my bio. Go to my eBay store, filter for sold. I'll let you do the work. I don't have like a list off the top of my head. I really don't know. But if you want to know what brands sell consistently for me, my last 90 days of sales is on my eBay store. You just go to my eBay store, filter for sold, and you can see everything that I've sold for the last 90 days. What is AG? It's a brand. It's called Adriano Goldschmied. Again, go to my link in my bio. You can see the exact item that sold via my link. Since these are going to North Carolina, these are only shipping for $7.20. Should I list my Patagonia vests and puffers now or wait till autumn season? Here's what I'll say about that. I know a lot of people, I've been changing the way I've been doing my listings, and there are some people out there that, don't agree with it, which is fine. You don't have to agree with everything that I do. I'll say this. If you're only thrifting 15 items a week and part of those are Patagonia vests and puffers, list them because you have time to list them. I'm getting 100 plus items a week, so it makes sense for me to put away the stuff that's going to sell better in the winter and list the stuff that's going to sell better right now. So if you're only picking up, 10, 15 items, 20 items a week, and that's normally what you list, just list them, get them done. I'm going to hold mine till winter season because I just get so much stuff. You get out what you put in, and I haven't been putting in the amount I should be. That's okay. Everybody's at that point, Fireball. Everybody gets to that point. Don't feel bad. You know what you got to do, though. You know what you got to do. What's up, Mac? Mac just woke up. Mac was on live late last night. Mac, you were doing like a late night live. She took the melatonin and she was out. She just woke up with the melatonin. Next up, Harley Davidson. This is a Harley Davidson t-shirt. Paid $4.50 for this. This sold for $17.99 plus shipping. I'm using the Surf's Up method on this one. Buried, what's up? Barrett, I like your video last night. I caught it late. I like how you do your videos. Like some of them you have your shirt on, some of them you have your shirt off. I envy you, Barrett, because I have a dad bod, so I don't feel like taking off my shirt ever. And I also have a hairy chest, so I can't show my bare chest like you can. But I like the video. It was a good one. I agree with it. Yes, I agree with it, but I don't agree with it at the same time. I get what you're saying. I should take pictures of stuff and send it to the buyer, which is smart. But the problem is none of my trains are sorted, so I don't know what anything is. I literally have piles of trains that I have no clue what they are, so that wouldn't really work for me. I don't have like a box of, the same trains that guy bought. They're all mixed up. It would never work. I just got out of the shower. You only had a towel on? Oh, you shave your chest? Okay. That's your trick. I like it. Do you like my comment? Barry's a funny guy. It might work. Try it. I would, but all the trains are in storage now, so I'd have to like drive to my storage unit to like show the trains. My wife and I retired postmasters with a combined 70 years of service. We love selling as a hobby. Let's go, postmasters. Hopefully you're a good postmaster. Hopefully you weren't like the postmasters I had to deal with. Some of them are, well, hopefully you don't know. Next up, we have a Bugatti shirt. This one I paid $26.97 for. This one sold for $45. $45 hair sale. What's the Surf's Up method? The Durf Up method. I like the Durf Up method better. Surf's Up method is you get cheaper items, you list them low plus shipping. Normally, all my items in my store are free shipping, but if like Polo Ralph Lauren shirts, we're going to list those for like $17.99 plus shipping. It's going to entice the buyer to buy it because they look at it as a lower price, but technically they're paying the same price. What is a postmaster? It's the person that runs the select post office. They're like in charge of either one or many post offices. And the postmasters in my area all sucked. They were all tyrants. We'll leave it at that. They weren't very kind to people. How many days a week do you thrift? We go to either 1 to 2 days a week we go thrifting. If you haven't seen my live thrift videos, they're up on YouTube. You can watch me live thrift for 2 hours. I put all those. We do them here on TikTok, so give me a follow. My next live thrift will be on Wednesday. And if you miss those, they'll be up on YouTube. Last week, we decided to put Kayla's live thrift up on YouTube, so you can watch my wife thrift for 2 hours. We're both live at the same time, both thrifting. So you can see both the women's and the men's section get thrifted at the same time. There she is right now. She's working hard over there. There she is waving. If you're not following her, by the way, her channel is Kay the Book Nerd. Go give her a follow. Where's my bestie? I just showed her to you, Mac. I knew you were going to say that, Mac. I just had a feeling you were going to say that. Can you please show your photo area? I struggle with clothes. So, Chrissy, if you look behind me, I have a walk-in light box, which is right here. Sorry, I'm flipped. Walk-in light box, and then I have that one right there. That's the small light box. So I take close-up photos in there, and I take hanging photos in here. If you want to see how my photos turn out, just go to my eBay store, which is linked in my bio. You'll see exactly how my photos turn out. So a priority package on May 1st, and it hasn't been moved since checked in. What can I do? You can file a claim with the post office. If it's a priority package, you can file a claim on that. If it was first class, you would be screwed. But at least you shipped it priority. Next up, another Bugatti shirt. This is another retail arbitrage pickup, which means I bought it from a retail store specifically to sell back online for a profit. Paid $25.19 for this. It sold for $55.80. Are we not best friends? I've been telling people all week that we are. Buried. Her and Kayla have a thing, okay? So you just gotta know. You just got to know your role, okay? We can be best friends though, Barry. We can take videos together shirtless if you want. Next time you're in town. When again, thank you for all the advice and sharing your knowledge to the newbies like me and the community in general. Appreciate you, Mystery Me. Thank you so much. I'm glad I'm knowledgeable enough that I can share at least a little bit of what's in my noggin with you all. This is going to ship for 11 ounces. Your photos look great, but they don't look hung. That's because I use the Trisha hanger, Chrissy. I use this hanger right here. So this is called the flat lay hanger. It actually makes your items look flat laid instead of look hung. That's a whole reason for this hanger. I made a video about the Rally Roots hanger. I gave them credit for it. That hanger inspired this hanger. So Trisha makes these. She releases them about once a month. She sold out last month. I think she had 40 that she released, and they sold within 3 hours of being released. So this is what makes your photos look really, really good. It's called a flat lay hanger. Or I'll hang it up back here, actually. But yeah, makes your items, see, I'm telling you people, it makes them look like they're not even hung. See, Chrissy thought I don't even hang my stuff, but I actually do. Crazy. What's up, Surf's Up? Surf's Up in the chat. If you guys aren't following Surf's Up, give him a follow. He'll be live later tonight, I believe, doing the lives at 9:30. I'm going to take the week off and kind of catch up. I'll be live on Wednesday at 9:30, but the rest of the week, I'm going to take off and catch up. Can you show us again the hanger? Yeah, I can show you again. Hold on. The hanger is right behind me. What's up, Ruby? That's the flat lay hanger. Trisha Smith 86. She's the one that sells them. She doesn't have any more available, but next time they're available, I'll let you guys know. I don't think we're going to do releases anymore because they're making enough now to where they can keep up with demand, at least for a couple hours. So I'm probably not going to do any more like drops on my channel. But as soon as she has some more available, I'll let you guys know. When shipping internationally, do you still offer free shipping? Yeah, so I ship internationally via the eBay international shipping program, which means I ship it to either 2 locations, and from there it ships overseas. eBay takes care of that shipping from there overseas. So I only pay to ship it to the center. The buyer pays to ship it from the center overseas. There's lots of protections with that program, so definitely look into it. If the item gets damaged from the shipping center to where they live, eBay will cover it. You basically don't have to pay for the damages. What's up, Travis? All right, let's grab a couple of these items. Next up, we have a Ben Hogan sweater. Not a good brand to sell. Picked this up in a bulk buy. That's the only reason I listed it. Paid $6.12. Sold for 21 bucks. You open to bulk orders, like a specific brand, like Ralph Lauren. So like me buying from you or you buying from me? If you're buying from me, most likely not, especially if I already have it listed. I probably wouldn't do bulk orders. If you're asking if I would buy from you bulk, yes, but it's got to be at a decent price. I got to be able to make money on it too. So how much will it cost for maybe 100 pieces? If you're buying from me, I don't have 100 pieces of like those items to sell. Actually, I do have Ralph Lauren pieces, like over 100 to sell. But to be honest, I'm not in the. I wouldn't do it. I would rather list that stuff and make the money myself. The only time we do like those kind of things are on Whatnot, and we do reseller boxes. So feel free to come to our next Whatnot show, which will be in 2 weeks, and you can come buy stuff off of us from there. But when it comes to doing like 100 pieces, I don't have like a warehouse space. I don't have like a million Ralph Lauren shirts. If I have 100, that's probably because I only have 100. So it won't make sense for me to do a bulk buy on those. Can I buy those boxes you picked up last week? No, you can't, Surf's Up. I know you want them, but you can't buy them. But speaking of Surf's Up, I use the Surf's Up method on this one too. This is a Harley Davidson shirt sold for $12 plus shipping. I paid $4.50 for this one as well. Surf's Up method, super easy to list, super easy to ship, easy peasy. Thanks so much for the videos and answering questions without being condescending or snarky. I am snarky sometimes, Dawn. I try not to be, but I am snarky. Dawn, if you look at that Facebook post that I posted last night, just read the last sentence. That was a little snark at the end. Appreciate you helping us learn. Wishing you continued success. Appreciate you, Dawn. Thanks so much. Are you automatically enrolled into the new international? No, I had to apply, but I think they're rolling it out now, Bobby, where everybody is pretty much in it. So I had to apply. I got into it like a couple months back. So yeah, I'm pretty snarky. You got to be snarky, especially when you get trolled as much as I do. You know, I got the Karens on Facebook that come and get me. I can't believe you're stealing from the poor. You're the reason I don't donate to thrift stores anymore. Well, what do? You throw it away? Where do you put the stuff? I know you ain't just dropping it off to homeless people on the side of the road. I know you're not doing that. If you do it, I want to see a video of you just taking all your thrifted items that you were going to drop out of a thrift store and you give it to homeless people. I want to see that video. Where are you donating your items that are no longer going to thrift stores? Where are they going? I'd like to know. See, that was a little snark right there. We get Karens, they deserve the snark. They do. They definitely do. If you're brand new, what would your top 3 pieces of advice to start out? Good question. I answered this last night. I'll answer it a million times because it's a really good question. Number 1, I would watch a ton of content for free. There's a ton on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Watch it all as much as you can. Hundreds of hours of videos. 2, start selling items in your house first before you start going and buying stuff from thrift stores. Sell as much as you possibly can that you don't use anymore in your house. And 3, make sure when you first start, you start out with some sort of organization, whether that's bookkeeping, whether that's inventory. Start with organization. Don't go out to thrift stores, buy a bunch of stuff, list it, and put it in a big pile next to your desk. And then that pile will grow into bigger piles and bigger piles and bigger piles until it all falls over, and then you're searching for 10 minutes to find one shirt, and then you're canceling orders because you can't find the shirt because you didn't put it away in inventory. Just make yourself an inventory, grab yourself a bin or 2 from Target, put your stuff into the bins. Whether you package it up or you sort it in those bins, however you want to do it, just start with inventory, start with organization, and it'll save you so much time in the long run. If you start with something like that, you will finish with something like that. If you don't start with that, and you have, 1,000 items in inventory, and then you're scrambling to get it all organized, it just will take too much time. You'll be wasting so much time doing that. So start with organization. Next up, we have a pair of J brand jeans. I feel attacked. Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean to. Pair of J brand jeans. I think these are J brand, right? X28. Yeah. J brand jeans. I paid $8.56 for these, and these sold for 31 doll hairs. So those are my 3 pieces of advice. I came up with those right off the top of my head. If you're a tree, what type of tree would you be? Well, I wouldn't be a pine tree because I hate pine trees. We have a pine tree in our backyard, and we constantly have these stupid pine needles that get stuck in my lawnmower. I hate pine trees, Scott. What kind of tree would I be? What kind of tree would you be? She's allergic to the trees. She doesn't like trees.
You have an oak tree up front. Would it be an oak tree?
Oak tree. Oak trees live a long time. That would be a good tree to be. I like palm trees too because I live in Florida, so palm trees are nice. They don't take much maintenance at all. I don't know. I'd probably be an oak tree. A money tree. Oh, yeah, I'd be a money tree. There you go. I'll be a money tree. I like that. That's how I started. I couldn't find items and had to cancel orders. Yeah, that's bad. Don't want to do that, Lily. But at least you know now. Hopefully you got yourself an inventory system now. I'm allergic to all trees too. Yeah. You guys are living the life of being allergic. All right, let me grab another stack. We still got a ton more to go. I'm stepping on some of the packages right now. Next up, these are a pair of men's North Face shorts. I paid $5.34 for these. These sold for $29.99. They might have to go priority because they are pretty heavy. Yep, they got to go priority. Dang, that's going to eat up my margins. Heavy, heavy shorts. Let's see where they're shipping to, though. Hopefully somewhere close. PA? No, they got to go priority. Padded. My three kids think I'm a money tree? Yeah, that's true. Ginkgo tree. Somebody said, Travis said ginkgo. I don't even know what that is. What kind of tree is that, Travis? We don't have those here in Florida. I don't think we do. If we do, I've never heard of one. I received an offer from an international buyer. I had offered free shipping. Not sure what I'd do. If you're part of the international shipping program, you're going to ship to a shipping center, and then you're going to ship overseas. If it's an international direct sale, I wouldn't do that. I would actually set up my listing so that international buyers have to pay shipping. And I believe you can set that up. I've never done it before, but I'm pretty sure that's an option. How many more orders do we have? We still have a ton more to go.
I'm starving.
I know. I'm hungry too. It's only 11 though, so the bar isn't even open yet. We still have 14 orders, but 3 are going in the same package. So we're making headway. We got this. We got this. Cherry blossom tree. That's a good one. Next up, another pair of AG sold. These are Adriano Goldschmied. I paid $10.68 for these. I paid way too much for these. They were a small size. I only sold them for $26. So not a good pickup on this. This actually could go first class though. Did I set this up for first class? I think I set up for priority. I did set up for priority. It's going to Texas though. So let me see. It's going to be 1 pound. It's going to be 9 by 11 by 2. Let's see if priority is cheaper. It is $7.96. So this is going to go regular priority. Oops. Do you have a scale? Yep, I have a scale right here on my desk. And I have it linked in my bio. So if you need a scale, it's a Dymo scale. It's worked for me for 4 years. I haven't had any issues with it. So feel free to buy the one. All the products I use on a regular basis are linked in my link tree, which is in my bio. So feel free. If you need some supplies and you want to know what supplies I've been using for years, those are all linked in my bio. Me too, I'm hungry. I am hungry. We go if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see where we go eat later today. We go every Monday to the same wing place. They have the best wings, and they're really close to us, local. So follow me on Instagram. I'll post that story here in a little bit. I actually have over 4,000 followers on Instagram, so my Instagram is growing pretty good. How do you do dimensions? So these, I already know what the dimensions are going to be. They're 9 by 11 by 2. So when I put something in there, it's pretty much 2 inches, 9 by 11. That's how you do those. Next up, good sale here. This is a Peter Millar Masters shirt. I paid $17.75 for this. I bought it off Poshmark to resell back online for a profit. Sold for $75. Really good sale on that one. What's your best advice on save on shipping? There's not really a ton of advice. I mean, you can use platforms like Pirate Ship to try to get discounted shipping on some items. So if you have heavy items that are really small, Pirate Ship is always going to save you money. But just know how to ship. The way you save money shipping is knowing how to ship properly. So just learn how to ship properly. What's your favorite kind of cheese? Whenever I get sandwiches, I always get provolone cheese. I'm pretty basic when it comes to cheese. There is a cheese at Publix. It's called Chipotle Gouda, and those are pretty good. I like Chipotle Gouda, but I normally just get provolone. I'm pretty basic. So never sell anything international. I do. I use eBay's international shipping program. So anything international goes through that program. So I actually do sell. I don't sell very often anymore international. I think they're having issues with it. So I really haven't had too many international sales, but I do get a couple a month. Next up, Rain Spooner shirt. This one was purchased online arbitrage, which means I bought it online to resell back online for a profit. Paid $24.04. This one sold for $50. Alexa's talking to us right now.
Says, I don't know that.
Famunda cheese. What is Famunda cheese? I never heard of that. At least you didn't say, oh, I do like blue cheese. When you eat wings, okay, everybody in chat right now, we should do a poll.
Oh.
We should do a poll. We're gonna do a poll because I've been slandered recently about blue cheese. How do I do a poll again? Interact. Lightning. No, not lightning Q&A. That's not what I want. Interact. Quick poll. Okay. So we're going to have two smiley. We're going to have a smiley. Well, this is only on TikTok, by the way, because I got more people over there. The smiley face is going to be for blue cheese. The cry face is going to be for ranch. Okay.
What?
We're about to do this. I gotta somehow sway the people somehow. So smiley face is going to be for blue cheese. Cry face is for ranch. Boom. Smiley face, blue cheese, cry face for ranch. Let's decide this, people. Let's decide this.
So
If you like both, then go for the blue cheese option first.
What?
Pick the blue cheese. There we go. Amy's got a smiley. She's participating on Facebook. I got an extra vote for blue cheese. I'm adding that to the subtotal at the end. Guess who's back? This is actually more even than I thought it was going to be because there's a lot of blue cheese haters out there. Buried blue cheese, smiley face, cry face is going to be for ranch. That's not cheating. That's winning. Riri, stop. No, you're not. I can't add that to the total, unfortunately. It's actually poll ends in 10 seconds, everybody. Get your votes in. It's going to ship for $5.33. They are both gross. Barry, what is wrong with you? I always knew there was something wrong with you. Okay, ranch wins 52-38.
Yes, ranch for the win.
Damn.
Like
Ranch.
that blue bowl.
It's so good. Blue cheese. It's making my mouth water right now just thinking about blue cheese. That moldy cheese is just so damn good. Oh, man, you guys disappointed me this early in the morning. You guys really disappointed me. Can you bundle on eBay? Yes. Somebody can. I actually had a person buy 3 different shirts for me. We'll do that sale next after this one. It's a pair of Travis Matthews shorts. I paid $19.23 for this. It sold for $40. Since you lost, you got to do ranch with your wings. I'll eat ranch. I don't mind ranch, but I just prefer blue cheese. It's not like I hate ranch. I'll eat ranch. Blue cheese on wings is just so good. It's just so good. Blue cheese sends me into blue cheese sends me into a migraine. Now you're just being too much. There's no way blue cheese gives you a migraine. I think you're just gives you a tummy ache. Oh, come on. It's the best. Oh, I can't wait to make that. Everybody go follow me on Instagram if you're not following me. I'm going to make that post later, and I'm going to show the blue cheese. I'm going to show a close-up of it, too, just for you blue cheese haters in the chat. Ranch for salads, blue cheese for wings. I like you, Patriot. That's exactly. I agree with that. I agree with that statement. I agree with that. Ranch is definitely better on salads, 100%. The only thing I've ever heard give me headaches is aspartame. Yeah, aspartame. Peppercorn ranch. Kayla says, ooh. Ooh. All right, somebody asked about bundle sales, so I'm going to show you guys the bundle sale that I had. I actually got it last night on live. Hold on, I got to move some of this stuff around. Actually, you want to see if you can you put this in like a big, I don't know if this will fit actually. Try to fit this in a big one. If it doesn't fit, then
that is not going to fit.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to fit either.
There's a bag under here though. I just saw.
All right, so these are the 3 items that sold. Let me grab this last one. It's the white shirt.
Nope.
All right, so these 3 shirts sold to the same buyer last night. They bought all of these outright. So this is a Polo Ralph Lauren 2XLT. It's got an American flag on the front. Used condition, I paid $5.34. This one sold for $50. 50 doll hairs. Next up, another 2XL Ralph Lauren Polo. It's got this flag on the front. This one sold for $38. Paid $5.34 for this one. And then this Lacoste shirt sold for $34.99. I paid $8 for this one. So altogether, this buyer paid, let me see, this buyer paid $122.97 for all 3 of those, and I only paid $18.68. So what I'm going to do with these is they are going to go into a box, because obviously the bag method, it would work, but I feel like adding a little extra protection to this since they bought so much. So I'm going to throw this into one of these boxes, and we're going to ship it out that way. Jalapeno ranch, yes. Jalapeno ranch, that sounds really good. With a little bit of wing action, sounds even better. Let me move all this stuff out of the way. But really good sales, good sizes on those polos. People always ask, like, what kind of Polo Ralph Lauren items do you pick up? Those are an example of Polo Ralph Lauren items I pick up. Big sizes, good patterns, American flag, nice embroidery. That's what you're looking for when you're out thrifting. All right, so I'm going to throw all 3 of these into a box. And then we're going to ship her out. Let me see where this is shipping. Oh, by the way, so here, I'll show this on TikTok. I can't show it on the other platforms because I can't really show my screen. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight these 3 items. 1, 2, 3. They bought them all separately at different times. So the way you combine this is you go here and you click Purchase Shipping Label. Let me flip this around so I don't show any of the buyer's personal information really quick. And then what it's going to do, it's going to take you to this page right here. So what you're going to do now is you're going to click Select All, and then you're going to hit Combine right at the top. See where it says Combine? I'm going to hit the word Combine, and watch this. Bink. They're all put into one order now. And then all I have to do now is just put in my weight and dimensions and pick which service I want to ship it. And that's how I'm going to ship it. So that's how you combine an order on eBay. It's really simple, easy to do. Easy peasy. Sorry I can't show that on Facebook or YouTube because I'd have to share my whole screen and I have no way to block out the buyer's address. I don't want them getting mad at me. So what's the best wings in Clearwater? It's a place called Finley's. It's a really, really good restaurant. It's known for it's like an Irish pub, but they have really good wings. So thank you. I took notes. Yeah, it doesn't happen too often. Normally buyers will bundle stuff and it'll automatically get bundled for you. But if it doesn't happen, that's the way you put them all together. So what type of eBay account do I have? The type of eBay account that you sell on. Everybody with any eBay account has the same account that I have. I just have I have a store subscription if that's what you're asking about. Hang on, let me put this in. I have the premium store subscription. All right, this is going to go for 3 pounds, and it's a 10 by 7 by 5 box. This person lives in Minnesota, so this might be expensive to ship. We'll see. I ship for $13.33, which I'm okay with. I could have probably got a little bit cheaper if I would have put a bag around these and went to pirate ship, but who cares? All right, back to shipping. Good morning from California. Appreciate you hopping on in, Sweet Dreams. Appreciate the follow, by the way. I'm going to say ACO. Appreciate the follow. And Sun 700. Thank you so much for the follow. There we go. That one is shipped. We're getting pretty close to the end. I don't think we have many more orders to ship, to be honest. You use free shipping on all. Most items I do free shipping on. There are some items I charge shipping on. So you'll see that in the next couple sales. I'll explain some of the items that I have that I charge shipping on. Most of the rest of these are all free shipping, though. So here we go. We have Brooks Brothers shirt, solid white dress shirt. I paid $3.21 for this, and this one sold for $25. 25 doll hairs. Do you think a store on eBay increases your sales? I don't think so. It just gives you free insertion fees. But if you have less than 250 items listed, a store really doesn't like boost you in the algorithm or anything like that. At least that's eBay hasn't said it does, so I don't think it does. Do you have a separate banking account for reselling? I don't currently, but within the next month or two, we are going to get a separate account and run our business through that separate account. For right now, we don't. We're waiting till we accumulate a good amount more money, and then we're just going to transfer the money over and start running our business through that account. It's a really good idea to do it that way to start out with, too, if you're thinking about making this full-time gig. After shipping, what are your ideal profit per item? We try to shoot for at least $20 profit per item. Obviously, that item isn't $20, but right around the $20. I think currently our average profit per item sits like right around $16, but that also includes whatnot sales, and with whatnot sales, we're not making $20 profit per item because we're making quick sales. Ashlyn says, "Hi, Kayla. You are a gem."
Oh, thank you.
What about me? I'm not a gem.
You're a tree.
I'm a tree. Oh yeah, I'm a tree.
You're an oak tree.
I'm an oak tree. Next up, we have a pair of Lululemon men's shorts. I picked these up for $6 at Salvation Army. I believe I have a video on these. I think this is the one where I said like, what was I saying in that video? Ask and you shall receive. I think that's when I found these. These sold for $40. What is Whatnot? It's basically a live like this, but I'm selling to you guys. It's just everything starts at $1. So we'll put up stuff like this Lululemon starting at $1. You guys decide what you want to pay for it. If you're interested in signing up, by the way, I do have a link in my bio. You get $15 to spend for free when you sign up through my link. So you might as well sign up. You get $15 for free. No strings attached. You literally just sign up and they give you a $15 credit as long as you sign up through my link. So if you want to try it out, we're going to do a Whatnot auction in 2 weeks, but feel free to use that $15 code on anybody's auctions. There's auctions running all day long. Whatnot is highly addicting though. So make sure you're paying attention to how much you're spending every day, because you can find really good deals on Whatnot, but you spend so much. So use a PO box. We don't, but I discussed this earlier. I think I'm going to open a PO box here pretty soon. When you list Lululemon, do you take the time to find the specific name? I don't usually. Like these, I didn't find the specific name. I literally listed these as Lululemon Men 36 navy blue plaid flat front golf shorts. That's how I listed them. I didn't even put a name in them, and they still sold for $40. So I don't think it's necessary. She does it for the leggings, though. She does look up the style codes and finds the exact style. For men's stuff, I don't really think men really care about the style name. We're just trying to find shorts that fit us. So, oh no, I just signed up 10 minutes ago on Whatnot. Ouch. So you didn't get your $15 code. Wah wah. Sorry to hear that. But those of you who haven't signed up, there's a link in my bio. Go get your $15 spend for free. Lululemon is switching to size squares. Like switching from dots to squares. That's what Midwest said.
Ooh.
That's pretty cool. So then we'll know what the newer Lululemon is because of the new change. I have the hardest time figuring out names for these. Yeah. It's hard to find Lululemon names. That's why I don't do it. Kayla's good at it, though. She's a pro. Here's a really good sale. We paid $3.21. This is a Brooks Brothers Harrington jacket. It's got the logo on the front. Really nice heavyweight jacket. Not really too heavy, actually. Sold for 35 bucks, and it sold within like 2 weeks after I listed it. So really good sale. Jackets are still selling this time of year, so list them. They're just not selling for as much. I probably could have got like 40 to 50 for this jacket in the middle of winter. I listed a little bit lower to make that quicker sale on eBay. This is going to go padded flat rate for $8.30. Lulu Fanatics. Yeah, Lulu Fanatics is a good site to find the exact style. There's a nice sale. Peter Millar Summer Comfort just sold for $29.99. I also got like 2 sales on Poshmark during the live too that I still got to pack up. So I think we're pushing 55 this weekend. Well, technically it's not the weekend anymore, but 55 orders from this weekend up until now. So I'll have to grab those before we go get our wings. Let's go. Plus our whatnot orders. We have so much stuff. Insane weekend. And to be honest, it's got to be from Autoposher. That's all I can account it to is Autoposher doing my delist and relist every day. Do you list first and log your items into your spreadsheet? Yes. When I make my sales, Steven, that's when I put my items in my spreadsheet. I don't do that first. You can with Jason's spreadsheet. You can put your stuff from your inventory into the spreadsheet. I just choose not to do it that way. How many items do you have? How many items do I have in inventory? I have over 2,000 items listed in inventory. How many items did I sell this weekend? I think I'm at like 55 right now. Next up, we have a pair of Page Normandy jeans. Pick these up for $36.58 retail arbitrage, which again means I buy them from a retail store specifically to resell back online for a profit. These sold for $63.90. They're just going to go into a padded flat rate and ship out that way. Your postal person must love you. He's actually a good dude. He does not mind. The other day he was getting, they call it 99. He was getting walked, which means he has a supervisor with him, and it was last Monday. And he really enjoyed having a ton of packages because if you don't know how those work with the post office, basically what they're doing is they're timing you. And if you end up finishing a route super early, they'll add to your route. So he doesn't want his route getting bigger. So he actually took his sweet time counting all my packages and scanning them in. So I actually saved him last week from getting a route potentially expanded. How long did it take you to get to 2,000 items in your inventory? I've been doing this for almost 5 years. So that's how long I've been at it. And to be honest, by the end of this week, I think I'm going to have close to like 2,200 items listed. So we're going to list a ton this week. Do you hook them up with snacks? No, I actually give them tips. I throw them $20 tips every now and then. We don't do the snacks here. We tip him so then he can go buy his own snacks. He can get his own lunches. Normally I just hand him a 20. I say lunch is on me for the next couple days because he normally just goes to like Wendy's down the street. So it's 2 days worth of lunches. I picked up Buy a Johnny Was cardigan a few weeks ago from Salvation Army for $650. Sold in 2 weeks for $150 on eBay. Jess, let's go. We found a Johnny Was the other week too. We didn't pay $650 for it. We had to pay $40 for it. But that's a really good sale right there. So where do you log your purchase prices? Good question, Steven. It's in my custom SKU. So every time I purchase something, it's in my custom SKU. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this really quick. Hold on. Add. Let me see if I can do this. Screen share. Boom. Share. You guys see this? Okay, you can see this now. This one right here, you see this over in the corner, over there? You can see my custom SKU. My custom SKU has the, what I paid, see that Peter Millar shirt, has AW10 on it, and then $7. $7 is what I paid. AW10 is my inventory. So I hope that helps. That is where we log it. That was pretty cool. I just did that on the fly. I haven't used that very often. Can't see on TikTok? I know. TikTok's like, can't see. Hold on. I'll show you TikTok. AW10 inventory number, $7 is what I paid. These two were not in inventory, so they just say the price I paid. They were not in inventory. This also was not in inventory, so it doesn't show the price I paid. Or it just shows the price I paid. All right, next up. This is a pair of North Face pants. I paid $25.03 for these. These sold for $70. I bought these online arbitrage. I found a crazy good deal on these. I bought all the stock. There was only a few left. Really happy I found this deal. I still have a couple pairs of these left, but I've already made all my money back on these. So basically everything that sells after this point is all profit. I'm going to make around $30 profit per pair on these. And this actually I took an offer on. I had these listed for $89.99, and I sold some of these immediately after I listed it. So really good sale. I'm so happy I found these. Retail arbitrage. And no, I'm not going to tell you where I found them. So next question in the chat. Where did you find those? What store did you buy them from? No, can't tell you. Sorry. Won't happen. North Face pants sell for that much? Yeah, these are like an outdoor, like, these are almost like ski pants. These are going to go first class too. 2XLs are going for first class. Let's go. I did an aha moment video on TikTok about the custom SKU and building your listings. Nice. Aha. All right, this is going to go into a poly mailer because it will go first class. Where did you not find them? I did not find them at a Goodwill. Gatekeeping like always. Dan, I know. Sorry, Felix. I just can't say it. Even if I told you the store where I bought these from, I bought them like 3 months ago. They don't have any more of these. So I can't tell you. It won't even help you if I told you. But I don't want to say the store because then everybody's going to run to it really quick, and then they're going to know where I get my inventory from, and I just can't give that information out. It's too good of stuff to just give out. So do your research. If you did your research on these pants, you could find out where I got them from very, very easily. There's a thing called Google, and Google keeps records of a lot of stuff. So if you really want to find out where I got these from, I want you to put in the work. Yeah, I got them from Walmart. Scott, don't tell everybody where I got these from. Don't tell everybody I got these North Face pants from Walmart. Scott's always giving out all the secrets. Won't help you. You can't tell. Wait. Won't help. You can't tell. You sound about right. What? Felix, speak English. Dollar Tree. Yeah, that's where I got it from. The Dollar Tree. Well, the $1.25 tree, is it now? Yeah, I got it the $1.25 tree. I had to pay 25 cents more for these North Face pants. Is there an easy way to cross list for eBay and Poshmark? Yeah, I use a platform called List Perfectly. That's when I use a cross list. I do have a link in my bio. If you use my link and my code, you get 30% off your first month. That's the platform I use. There's other platforms out there, but List Perfectly is the one I choose to use. All right, how many more orders do we have? Did you get that Abercrombie jacket? Okay. I don't know how I'm going to ship this thing out. It's probably going to have to go into the shoebox. I'm just going to use a shoebox because it's right here. All right, next up is a big Abercrombie jacket. It's Abercrombie & Fitch. I actually bought this because somebody in my chat when I was buying at this thrift store is at a Salvation Army. They said they wanted it, and then I bought it. This is why I don't do purchases like this, because as soon as I got home, they were like, oh, yeah, I'm interested in it, but I'll pay you in 2 days, and then they ghosted me. So I'm not going to make much money on this because I really wasn't going to pick it up in the first place, but it's an Abercrombie jacket. It's not the best purchase. I strictly bought it just to sell to somebody, and then they ghosted me. I feel betrayed. I'm going to use one of these boxes to ship it out. Probably literally going to make almost nothing on this sale. Found at a rag house. Yeah, I found this at a rag house. Here's the jacket. It's a corduroy jacket, and it's got this like Sherpa liner to it. It's a really nice jacket, but I don't normally pick up Abercrombie. This is the reason. It doesn't sell very well. Now I have to shove it in this box. I don't know if it's even going to fit. I'm going to make it fit. Just push it in. Here, can you push on that side? I might just have to roll this up, actually. Let me roll this up. If I roll it, it'll fit. Hold on, TikTok. You're going to watch this. What's going on here? I'm struggling. That's what's going on here. Barry, you just keep coming in and out all day long. Oh, that's what she said. She was about to say that. She was about to do it. Just because Barry's here. I need to get a bigger box. Can you go grab a Priority Mail box, like one of the big Priority Mail boxes out of the garage? We're going to throw this in a big box. Actually, I just need one more. I got one over here. I need one for the... Actually, grab me a shoe box. The shoe boxes that are out there. Grab me one of those. Sorry. There's shoe boxes out there. They're 15 by 10 by 8. Grab me one of those because I need it for the trains. I Everybody, say thank you to my lovely assistant. Struggle bus. I know. I'm struggling right now. I should have known to grab a bigger box for this. And the crazy thing is I'm about to run out of tape too. All because of this damn Abercrombie jacket that I didn't want to pick up. All right, this is going to go right there like that. It's already wrapped up. Throw it in there. Good to go. See how easy that was? If I had just grabbed the right box in the first place, it would have been that easy. Okay, let's ship this bad boy out. Hopefully it's not going too far. Have you noticed that Peter Millar collection series sells faster and for higher prices? Yes. Miscellaneous picker, it's because Peter Millar collection is actually the high end of Peter Millar. Okay. So, no, not that one. The shoe box. There should be like a box that size. Out there, it's to the right. So when you walk out, buy the jackets right on the floor. If you can't find it, then I'll go out there. You'll just have to hang out with chat. What made you start reselling? I was looking for a way to make a little bit of extra income on the side. And I found reselling. I found videos on reselling on YouTube. And that's what got me into it. And this is a 12 by 12 by 8. How come I didn't remember that? See, this is going to ship out for so much money too. We're probably going to lose. No, we're not going to lose money. Yeah, we might lose money on this. Oh, well, we're getting out. The struggle is real. Yeah, we're right at the end. I'm struggling right at the end. Right at the very end. But we only have one more order to pack on live. I actually have one more sale that happened, but we'll get that off live. Appreciate everybody hanging out. If you're not following, hit that follow button. If you've been hanging out the whole time, we appreciate you. This video will be up on YouTube and on Facebook. You can rewatch it after the live is done. They'll both be posted. You're confused? You want to hang out with chat for a minute? I'll go grab it. Here comes Kayla. Here comes Kayla.
I'll step over everything. Good gravy. Hi, guys. I'm very confused. There's boxes everywhere, and I have no idea which box. And then I can remember what number he was telling me. Hello. What's up, Ashlyn? Hey, Joel. Finally, class appears. Hello, guys. What's up? The struggle is real. I've been struggling hard out in the garage. I cannot find the box. I don't even remember what box he asked for. What box did he ask for? I thought he said... I don't remember what he said. No, I don't remember. I thought he said a priority box. And then he told me some numbers. I don't know. I was confused. Shoebox. We have shoe boxes right here. Is there another shoebox? Shoebox. Yeah, I don't know.
Do I have a shoebox over there? My bad.
You have like 5 right here. That's why I was confused.
Oh, no, not that. Not those won't fit those ones. That's why I didn't say that. I'll use this one.
Oh.
Yeah, it's because I have to fit all those in there.
Oh.
Yeah, they're the long trains.
Oh, I was thinking of the little blue box trains.
No, you're good.
Oh. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Okay, so last sale of the day that we're packing up. It's going to be a train sale. So I got a message. Everybody's saying hi to you.
Hi.
I got a message on eBay. The person wanted to buy all these trains and they wanted to pay $200. So I told them $200 plus $25 shipping. You can have all 8 of these trains. So they bought 8 trains for $200. I paid $3.25 a piece. So what would that be that I paid for these? Where is it at? There it is. I paid $26 for these and they sold for $200 plus shipping. And we're just going to throw it into a box, pat it up really good, and ship it out. Everybody's saying, "Aw, bye, Kayla." Bye. All right, so I just went out to the garage. I got a shoe box that I actually got a Nike order in, and that's what I'm using to ship these out in. And I'll just throw some padding around it, and then this will be good to go. So I'll show TikTok this. I don't know. You guys can probably see it over there too. That's how it looks. Obviously, there's some space still in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some packing paper and pack it all up. What's your wife's page? Kay the Book Nerd. Can somebody write Kay the Book Nerd down there? Those of you who know her channel, say it and then can a mod pin it really quick. Everybody go follow. the wifey's channel, Kay the Book Nerd. There it is right there. Here, I got you. I'll pin it. Right there, Kay the Book Nerd. Go follow her. That's her channel. When I go live on Wednesdays, when I do a live thrift, she's also doing live thrifts, and she does it in the women's section. So if you want to see the women's section thrifted, you can watch her. If you want to see the men's section thrifted, you can watch me. All right, almost done. Doing that at night, or does his live. All right, so that's all packed up. Lots of packing material in there, and if you take it and you shake it, shouldn't hear much movement at all, and that one's good to go. Can you grab me? Should be another roll of tape over there somewhere. I just ran out of tape. Yeah, that's the last. That should be last. No, I have eBay tape in that box down there. That one down there that I just ordered. Oh. I'll just use that one now. Finish off with this one. Last roll of clear tape, and then we're going to use the eBay tape. Where's the starter of this? Appreciate the follow. Mary Jane, maybe that's what it is. It's in our thrift stores. Is clothing. All right, so that one is packed up. This is what the box looks like. Everything is packed up on the inside. Actually, I got to tape the bottom of this really quick. Almost forgot the bottom. 3 pieces of tape. Should keep it closed, and then we'll see what's the cheapest shipping option for this. They pay $25 in shipping. I factored that in, that would probably be about what shipping costs. I kind of just did a guesstimate. If I lose a little bit of money on shipping, it's not that big of a deal. You have the tape measure over there really quick. If I lose a little bit of money, it's not that big of a deal because I'm making a ton of money on this sale. There's another sale right there. Paige jeans just sold. 16 by 13 by 6. 16 by 13 by 6. How much does this weigh? Let's see. Trains and Christmas Village stuff, I remember correctly. Yes. Yeah, I do have a ton of Christmas Villages that I still have listed, and I do sell quite a few trains. It's going to be 5 pounds. And to ship this priority mail is going to cost me $17.02. So I did make a little bit of money on shipping, which is completely fine. And they got a good deal. They saved a bunch of money on shipping based off what eBay would have charged them. So it's going priority mail, $17.02. That's how we're shipping it. How many were there? There were 8 trains total. They bought them all. They were individually listed, and then they bought basically all the stock I had left of this specific train. I still have like 1,000 trains to list too, which is crazy. So I still have potentially like thousands and thousands of dollars worth of trains still to list, but haven't got around to doing it yet. We'll get it done. We'll get it done here eventually. Do you have the big black marker over there somewhere?
Yeah.
Show it to me really quick. I got to blank out a label. Gotta rip this one off. Then we're gonna get done. Awesome. Appreciate you guys hanging out today. Here's a video on them. Yes, I have a video on them. It's up on my YouTube channel. So if you want to watch me pick up that bulk buy, that video is on YouTube right now. Those of you on YouTube, you can go watch it right after this live. That's it for this weekend. TikTok, I'll show you. Facebook, and you guys can't really see because I can't angle my camera, but that's all the orders. Those are all Whatnot orders from this weekend. Tons and tons of sales. And I still got more to pack up after this live. So if you guys have any last minute questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. Again, if you're watching this on TikTok, you could rewatch this on YouTube or Facebook. Both lives are running right now, and they're put up on those channels right afterwards. So do you ever use promoted listing on eBay? Yes, I promote everything at 3%. There's another sale that's going to happen. Holy cow. I'm never going to be able to eat lunch today. I'm going to sell a Harley shirt for $14 plus shipping. Will you give the stats on the train sale again, please? Yeah, I paid $26, I think I said. $26 for all 8 of those trains. They sold for $200 plus shipping. Shipping was $25. Here, I can give you the exact profit on that. Hold on. I'm going to put all the numbers into my spreadsheet, and then I'll be able to give you the exact stats on that sale. Give me 1 second. Just got to find it on my end really quick. There it is. I'm just going to throw these into the spreadsheet. So I paid $17.02 for my label. And fees on that are $26.87. So on that sale, I made $155.11 in profit on those 11 or on those 8 trains. $155.11. Anytime I stop promote on eBay, it's anywhere from 7 to 12. I stopped. I do everything at 3%. That's all I do is 3%. Hoot, appreciate the follow. Yeah, I use Jason's spreadsheet. So those of you on here, I can actually share the screen here on here too. Oh, I got to share my other screen. Hold on. So here's my spreadsheet for those of you on. I'll show you guys in just a second. Here's my spreadsheet. This is the line with. Hold on, right here. See, this is the line I put in my sales price, shipping price. That's what the buyer paid. That's the green slide. And then we have. Hold on, I can show this. I can actually flip this too. Here's the train sale. $200 is what that's sold for. $25 shipping. I paid $26. That's that line right there. This line is what I paid for shipping. So I paid $17.02. This is my eBay fees. And then this is my profit. So that's all my fees associated with it. Right there is my fees. And then that's the price. That's the profit for that item. Super easy to get that information when you use Jason Hayes' spreadsheet. Again, if you're interested in that, it's linked in my bio. You can purchase that through my link. If you use my code, you get 10% off your purchase price. So use code ThanksWayne10, you get 10% off. Where do you put your inventory number? I put in my custom SKU. All right, everybody, I appreciate you guys hanging out. I'm going to go ahead and head off. I'm not going to be live later tonight. My next live is going to be tomorrow morning, shipping out some more orders. So make sure you come back tomorrow morning. I'll be shipping out everything here on live. Appreciate you guys. Catch you later. Peace.